Hello and welcome to 5.2 Lab 2, continuing on with loops. Go ahead and fill out the student information like you've been doing, and you're going to need to open 5.2 Lab 2 JS and Visual Studio, whatever editor you're using. Let's dive right in and see what we're doing this week. So what we're going to do for this problem statement here is we got to write a program that asks the user to enter 5 numbers. Each number that's entered that is greater than 0 we're going to display on the page and add to the total variable. Numbers that are less than 0, we'll still display them, but we're not going to add them to the total. Now we're going to display the total. So like here in the sample, end user entered 1, 2, 3, negative 6, and 2. So the total, they're all outputted to the screen, but the total was only 1, 2, and 3, so our total was 6. So let's see how we're going to do this. Let's think through this. So I'm going to have a user num and a total variable, and that's what I'm going to use to output. And then I'm going to set the total equal to 0. I'm going to write a for loop to loop 5 times. We're going to prompt the user to enter 5 numbers, convert it to a number, output all the numbers, and then in an if statement I'm going to say if it's greater than 0, we're going to compound add that into the total variable and then output the total variable. So if I put 1, 2, 3, 6, and 2, it'll output like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 should be 15. Negative 1 through negative 5 should be 0. So if I do 1, 2, 3, negative 6, negative 2, then let's see if my output's correct. And it is. Let me try it one more time with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Should be all of them in 15. Yep. And then I'll do the negatives. Negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4, negative 5. And our output is 0. So let's see how we did this. So we have our username and our total variables. We have our total set equal to 0, and then I have a for loop where I'm just using a variable I equals 0. Now you'll find, and I'll probably mention this in other places, but sometimes you will have a variable like we used counter in the last couple of variables. It's common to see like I and J for variables for for loops going through that are just kind of like placeholders. So here I have variable of I equals 0. As long as I is less than 5, I plus plus, it's going to loop 5 times from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, so that's 5 times. And then here are username. I'm going to prompt them for a number. I'm going to convert it to a number, and then I'm going to document right out what the entered number was, that the username was. And then I'm just going to do a simple if statement that if that username is greater than 0, I'm going to compound add it. Otherwise, it's not going to add it. And then just outside of my for loop, output the total. So if you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, happy coding.